All right, Shalom, Israel, giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostles, elders of Great Millstone, bishops, Great Millstone, my salutation to the brothers teaching word for the hopeful elect, soon to be the elect, Most High will. Said he shortened the time for the elect's sake, extended hopeful elect, Shalom, blessings, sincerity, tri-spirits returning back to the Most High. This is a real quick video. I want to give you um, the tribes in Hebrew, you know. And this is Syrian Hebrew right here. And I know how to read it, but I don't know how to read it, fluently. But, this is Paleo's our original Hebrew, which is written like this. And let's start with, right here it says, back up right quick. Judah, which is so-called Negroes, is Yahwadah, which means the water Yahweh, and here's Yah, Ha, Wa, and in Da and Ha, you put it together, it's Yahwadah. Then you have Levi, which is Lawaya, which is joined into me. That's where you get law from, lawyer. They were the priest. And Judah is the head tribe, by the way. And they were the priests. So it says, join into me. And they are the so-called Haitians. Then you got Benjamin, which is Benyamim, son of the right. That's what it means. And all these are in the Bible, in Genesis. And it's Ba. That should be, Ba and Na together is Ban. Those hooks let you know they's pronounced together. It's Ba and Na, but you put them together as Ban. And so forth through all the alphabet, letters. Ban, Ya, Ban Yam, and Banyan Yam. Ban is son, So then you have Ephraim, Aparayim, fruitful. And then have Apa Ra Yam. But that Yam's supposed to be together. I forgot to put the hook on that one. And they the so-called, Benjamin's so-called Jamaicans. Ephraim is so-called Puerto Ricans, and they're the head tribe of the northern kingdom. So you have the southern kingdom of this three tribes right here. And then you have the northern kingdom on down right here. Southern consists of the soul, but Most High said he was going to bring us all together and make us one kingdom. Reuben, Alban, see as a son, and you see the Hebrew characters, and they're the so-called Seminole Indians. Gad, it's God in Hebrew, a troop, and so-called Native Americans. And when you think of you think about the cavalry, and you think about just American wars that they had. It says, "But a troop shall overcome." So these are fascinating facts about Israel and our diversity, but at the same time our similarities, which is in the spirit. That now we see, like, man, it doesn't take none for Israel to come together with the spirit of the Most High. So it's Zebulon, Zabalawan, and that's my dwelling, because they got the haven in there, the ships that go through the havens. It says, that's the characters. Where is it? Zabala one. I do got a hook right there. So, and the hook is just for training. We're not going to be using hooks. We're going to learn fluent Hebrew, going back to our original tongue in the kingdom. Naphtali, it says Napatha, Napathalia, Napathalia. My wrestling. Here are the characters. Then you got Asher, which is Ashar, happy, and that's got the characters. Got Simeon, Shemaiwan, affliction heard. Those are the characters. And then you got Manasseh, which is Manashah, made to forget, which is the Cubans, so-called Cubans. Oh, Salaki, I'm missing some. Naphtali is the so-called, Zebulon is so-called Guatemalans and Panamanians. Naphtali is Argentinas to Chile. Asher is the Colombian to Uruguay. Simeon, Shamawan, affliction heard is the so-called Dominicans, which, you go to all these lands, you'll find dark to light skin. They're even looking like so-called white men of all these tribes. Anybody say that only Negroes is a tribe as Israel is bugged out. Manasseh, so-called Cubans, Manashah, made to forget. Those are the characters. Issachar, Yashakar, he is hired. Those are the characters, so-called Mexicans. I just wanted to mention that there's some deeper meanings, and apostles and elders have gone into it before, symbolism and, actual true events that correlate and that tie in to the meaning of these tribes that let you know that we are the people of Israel, So, like I said, you can find all these in Genesis. Jacob had the 12 sons, and with those specific details, those specific meanings. So we do come from a special origin of and special background, history, and events, things that we went through, captivities have gone to. And it's our last captivity in America. So you could read in Ezekiel 37 about the dry bones, which are the whole house of Israel. Can these bones live? And Most High said, take the stick of Judah and his companions, and then and then take the stick of Ephraim and his companions, and make it one stick. And that's why we had that 12 tribes sign out there on the highways and byways. And they say, well, when they pass by, they'll say, well, what are these? Because we're those dry bones, meaning have no heritage, cut off from our history, cut off, dead, as, it said he that wandered out of the way of congregation, wander out of the way of wisdom, let me see, so remain in the congregation of the dead, way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. And our people didn't understand that we the chosen people of Yahweh, and Yahweh Shai. Those are the true names of the Most High and the Son. And Israel means Yashar in Hebrew. Yashar Allah, he Prince of Power. He's a Prince of Power. So, and it tells you about Psalms 83. It mentions the confederacies that came together against us with these nations, not wanting to have Israel in our remembrance. So they did a good job over here. That's why you got all these distractions. That's why you got school system. That's why you got the big ass church system. That's why you got the political world, politics and all that. So they cover all bases to keep us from knowing that we're Israel. But Most High said, hey, in the spirit, nothing is more powerful than the spirit. And he said he'll put our the laws in our inward parts. He'll wake us up through this work. So we are the children of Israel, and like if you ask those Jewish people, you'll ask them what happened to the other 11 tribes. They're gonna be like, well, they all mixed up, and now it's just one tribe. That's not biblical. Revelation 7 tells you that 12,000 for each tribe. So, and then they'll try to throw in some every now and then and say, well, yeah, here's Levi, I'm from the tribe of Benjamin, some of their children. But no, it said Israel shall come together as one nation, and be one kingdom again. So, that's taking place now, of us gathering together, even being oppressed here, to where in the kingdom they'll be full in effect, with these nations being under us, and so-called the main so-called nation, Esau, Edomites, which be basically, according to prophecy, put in a pit and kept 1,000 years until he destroyed overall. But it's good to know about tribes, and we don't, like it says in the scriptures, we don't like get into deep into, like, because honestly, I mean, we'll go by the Spirit, but we don't know what tribe we're from. We know we're Israelites, and some brothers have that spirit where you like, yeah, you got to be this tribe, you got to be a Benjamite, you got to be definitely a Levite, and I've seen some of that, like even in the world, like with such as Lil Wayne. I believe that he's a Levite, and maybe Birdman too. He might be a Levite, but and a lot of those New Orleans people, they was dealing with witchcraft and all that. I believe Snoop Dogg's a Gadite, as well as Michael Jackson and them. I believe they Gadites, and they perform with the fringes and all that. So, when people don't bug out and act like it's not possible, because if you see in the spirit, you'll see. It's not too hard. It's not really too hard to overall see who the children of Israel is when you see in the spirit. Now, tribes, that's why it says endless genealogies. It's not talking about no worldly kind of matter. It's talking about within Israel, because we got different tribes, and even they were specific about if your mother was a harlot, you'll be a son of a harlot. And they have a term called bastard, which is son of that you have no father, fatherless, or so different scenarios, stories took place concerning like heavy speculation when it came to Israel. But Yahweh Shai kind of filled in those gaps of misunderstanding of the spirit. So this is all spiritual, man. It's got to get more turned up as we move closer to the end of the world, the wicked world, as we know it today. So anyway, it's good to know. Shalom. Hope it was edifying.